So there's lots of different themes that have come up in judging the collection.
Sibling relationships, family dynamics.
We've had aspects on grief.
Weight in terms of how women's bodies are viewed.
There's been homelessness, there's been gender issues,
relationship abuse, parental abuse.
Quite often themes around identity.
I think young men has been an interesting one and a theme that's come out this year, particularly for me, and actually young men being in touch with emotions and just reflecting on what it means to be a male in the 21st century.
We've ended up with 50 books, which is really, really fantastic, slightly more than we thought actually. So there's the bulk of them are primary, there's 33 and the rest are secondary.
So ultimately the list is for teachers to use with children in classrooms from early years through to Key Stage 4.
So it's really being offered as a resource to people who want to cultivate empathy in children, based on the science that when we identify with fictional characters, we experience the same physiological changes that we experience if things happen in real life to people that we know. And therefore, through reading, you can cultivate your empathy for other people.
The Empathy Lab list, I would love to see all the books on the list being purchased by schools, but also by public libraries as well, because the more exposure the children have got to the books, the more they're going to understand what it's like to empathise with other people.
So with all of the texts, there's a companion pack that's put through by Empathy Lab, which the judges have input on as well, and that looks at how the text can be used in schools.
You can teach empathy, and I think this collection provides a really powerful model for teachers, to support teachers.
These books give a great insight into young people in our current generation of young people who are struggling with lots of issues that we didn't have to face when we were that age, and actually through reading it's a way of us getting insight as well as helping young people overcome some of the challenges they face.